Now in this video we want to show you how you can create regular polygons, okay? Now, okay, over here is our polygon tool, but that polygon tool is really not going to be used to construct, okay, our regular polygon. So supposing I wanted to construct a regular quadrilateral, okay, that is, okay, a square or a yeah, that would be a square, because then a square is the four-sided figure having all sides equal and all angles equal. You could, as you could see here, just construct a quadrilateral and then just try to arrange that so that all the sides are going to be equal, all the angles are going to be 90. But I think you're actually going to drive yourself quite crazy in doing that. So we're actually going to show you a much easier way of doing that. So I'm just going to want to get rid of all that, okay? And I'm going to show you something that's up here in called the transform menu, and it's going to be a rotating option that we're going to have. So I'm just going to start by, okay, I'm going to say I want to construct a let's do a pentagon, okay? Let's say we want to construct a regular pentagon, okay? So we want to do a regular pentagon. Okay, so we know the regular pentagon, okay, that is 5 sides, okay? And we knew that the exterior angle for any polygon is 360. So I'm going to say, well, what is the measure of one exterior angle? Well, okay, so if I have 360 as the total allowance for exterior angles, and I say each exterior is equal to the 360 degrees total divided by the number of sides, which is going to be 5, which in this case is equaling 72. Okay, so I know that my exterior angle is going to be 72 degrees. Now, I also know that my interior and my exterior are supplementary. So I'm going to say, well, what is my interior angle? So my interior angle is going to be, okay, quite simply the supplement of 72. So the interior is going to equal 180 minus the exterior, okay, which for this particular one is going to equal, okay, 180 minus 72 is equal to 108. Okay, so I need to know that measure. I need to know my 108 degrees. Okay, now what I do is as follows. I'm going to construct a segment, any segment of any length. Okay, and okay, I'm going to select that segment, and I'm going to select a point on that segment. Okay, so I'm going to select a point on that segment, and then with that, just that one point selected, I'm going to go up to this menu, transform, and I'm going to say mark the center. Mark the center. Then what I'm going to do is going to select that segment, that point and the segment as well as the other end point, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say transform, rotate by that designated value of 108 degrees. 108 degrees, okay? And I'm going to say rotate that. Now, what I'm going to do now is, that's one angle of my regular pentagon, okay? Again, I'm going to select this as my point of rotation, okay? If I just click on it and double click until I get those concentric circles going around like that, that is what's calling marked in the center. So I can do that instead of coming up here and go transform mark center. Now what I want to do is I want to select that whole segment with that endpoint, and again I want to construct, I want to transform and rotate by, again, this 108 degrees. So there it is, okay? And I want to keep doing that, okay? So select, double click, select that, this segment, and that endpoint, okay? And go to transform menu and choose, okay, rotate by 108 degrees is defaulted there, rotate, and one last time, okay, mark that as the center, okay, mark the entire segment with the endpoint, okay, and go to rotate from the transform menu, rotate again by 108 degrees, rotate, and there I have my pentagon. And you can always validate if we select the angle measures, okay, and we measure that angle. It's guaranteed that that angle is going to equal 180 degrees, okay? So measure that angle, 108 degrees rather. There's a 108 degree angle as formed there. All these angles are going to be 108 degrees, guaranteed, okay? And that's how you can construct a regular pentagon. Let's go and let's just do a simpler one. Let's just say you wanted to do a equilateral triangle. Okay, so let's just I'm going to put this on another page. Okay, and I'm going to say I want to construct an equilateral triangle. So I'm going to put that up here, equilateral triangle. Now, we should already know the equilateral triangle, the interior angle is going to equal 60 degrees. So, again, all I have to do is construct the segment, okay? Select one of the endpoints of the segment, double-click on it until we get that going on, and then come and select the entire segment, and then, again, we're going to transform, rotate that by, in this case, we're going to now, see, it defaults to rotate to 90, which would form a perfect square for you, but we want to do 60, okay, rotate, and if you want to really just get it done from there, just connect these two endpoints, and there you have your guaranteed equilateral triangle, okay, and that's how we can construct our regular polygon.